more developments coming in from Venezuela. In the aftermath of gunfire being reported near Venezuela's presidential palace, anti-aircraft fire erupted in the Venezuelan capital. This comes just hours after Delcy Rodriguez was sworn as interim president following Maduro's abduction by the United States. Take a look.
No me jodas, no me jodas. Hágate que son balas, Santiago, hágate que son balas. No me jodas, no me jodas. Hágate que son balas, Santiago, hágate que son balas.
¿Qué es eso? ¿Y se quise la luz? ¿Qué es eso? ¿Y se quise la luz?
Arzu, what exactly are you getting to know in terms of this anti-aircraft fire that happened just around the time of Delcy Rodriguez swearing in? All right, I think we're facing some connection issues. We'll get our colleague back. But meanwhile, those are the visuals that are emerging out of Venezuela when we talk about the ongoing situation continues to escalate. We have seen several videos of gunfire, shots being fired near presidential palace, and obviously now these anti-aircraft fire as well. But meanwhile, more news coming in from UNSC, the United Nations Security Council, held an emergency meeting in New York to address escalating tensions between the United States and Venezuela. The session follows a U.S. military operation over the weekend that resulted in the capture of Venezuelan President Nicolás Maduro and his wife, Miraflores, and who now face U.S. drug trafficking charges. And most council members, including some U.S. allies, condemned the action as a violation of international law and Venezuela's sovereignty, with the UN General Secretary Antonio warning it sets a dangerous precedent. UN Secretary General Antonio also stated, and I quote, "I'm deeply concerned about the possible intensification of instability in the country, the potential impact on the region, and the precedent it may set for how relations between among states are being conducted," unquote. Now, joining me on the telecast is my colleague Aditya. Aditya, in terms of this UNSC meeting and obviously the statements that are being made, how many, when we're talking about other members condemning it, what exactly you're getting to know?
Well, absolutely. We have to see, as far as the statement by the United Nations Security Council is concerned, they are, as usual, whenever any conflicts happen around the world, they push the fact that, diplomacy is the only solution, to address the pressing struggles. And definitely, if you see, the statement by the UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres also, he has called for, restraint amid this US-Venezuela face-off. And indeed, at this juncture, the situation is very, very tense. Now, we have seen how, Maduro has pleaded not guilty in the U.S. courts. Definitely, things are definitely going to be very difficult for Maduro and his wife, from here. But still, they are, at this juncture, it's a developing story. Maduro and his wife have been charged with narco-terrorism by the United States court, and definitely we have seen how this transition in the US has happened. And so at this juncture, it needs to be seen how things unfold in this scenario, because considering the fact that it is increasingly getting very, very, the situation is there are concerns regarding countries like now Denmark also, because Trump has been saying that we also want Greenland, and now even there have been statements by the senior officials in the Trump administration that next will be Colombia. So definitely, the entire South American continent is also on high alert, post the statements made by US President Trump. So indeed, it needs to be seen how things unfold in this scenario.
All right, Aditya, stay on with me. We have more developments coming in. Now, when